Hello, and welcome to the 19th BOH Cameronian Arts Awards on set. My name is Miriam, and joining me today are Moki and Chihai, the nominees for Best Set and Visual Design in Dance. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so let me begin by asking you about your background. How many years have you done set design, visual design?
Not so many years. But before that, I'm not doing set design. I'm doing some art installation.
Okay.
Or something like performance arts. Yeah, maybe for the set design 2 times.
Okay, so you've only done set design 2 times, but you are also an installation
maybe
artist?
3 times.
3
One
times.
I was directing also.
Okay.
Also include the set design. Yeah.
But you're also a visual artist and a photographer,
yes.
installation artist. Okay, wonderful.
Also a performance artist. Yeah.
And performing artist as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Moki?
Yeah, I am a visual artist, but I involve performing arts as a percussionist before. And then for set design, maybe 2 to 3 times, not so much, but my works in my art practice is always involved in space and installations. So it's kind of like quite common things. Work with space, like set design as well. Yeah.
So thank you for bringing up the notion of space, because the dance piece was in Temu House. And tell us a little bit about how you utilized the whole space.
Temu House is actually a house, and then the interesting parts, like they have different sections and kind of, it's not really room because they don't have door, but the buildings are separated into different spaces. And the idea that we wanted is the audience and the performance don't really gel together. So when we utilize the space, because normally I think in theater or in a black box, set designs is always, like a background, or like how it creates some surprise for the audiences.
Yes.
But in our shows, the set is like co-assisting with the audience. It's just beside the audience, or just like part of the house or part of the. So yeah, I think this is the idea that we want to, create it, like it blend it into the house, like. Or you blend it into the performance or into the audience. Yeah.
And you had an exhibition in the morning and then performances at night.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So what was the process like? Switching?
The daytime is the exhibition, so everything is quite static. And at night it transforms into a performance. So we have some interactive things, so it make it the works change sometimes, and it's more like a theater basic, like on cue or some things. So that's how it transforms. From the exhibitions and then into the performance.
Thank you. And for Chihai, because the piece was based in a warehouse, how did you play around with space?
Because this piece, the stage from 20 years before, there was show in Penang Black Box.
Yeah.
But this time we use the warehouse, the big warehouse. And the warehouse, a lot of things you have to,
rearrange the whole,
everything you have to transform to become like suitable for the performance, how to use the space.
Yeah.
So we have to think about the story, and then look back the old
older 20 years,
how they're doing something together, move the body. So for me, more easy for me, because I'm the venue manager for Kong Si KL, so I can control everything. So that's more easy for me, because a lot of things you have to clean up, because something you're not around for the set. You have to think about where should I move to another space.
Yes.
Yeah. So I transform everything. Even the chair, I use the table, I use the.
As part of the set?
As part of set, without using any budget, not any budget, without small budget. Everything you can use the table, I can hang it up, I can figure it out. Yeah.
And
This-
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's quite challenges for me, but I have no plans. I just sitting there every day. What should I do? What should I do?
Really?
What should I do? What should I do? Just
Okay.
everything in as I
Visualize it in your
visualize
head.
it,
Yeah.
and then I every day, not every day, many times I'm watching that how they're doing rehearsal.
Yeah. And how did you notice the audience interact with your set design? Because it's not, I mean, it's not traditional stage and then I see here.
Yeah.
How was it like for you?
For me, I think because the idea is like quite similar with like how we curate the exhibitions. So, but of course, when performance, it comes with sequence. But exhibition is just people walk around.
Yeah.
But when it comes with sequence, then we have to think about like how the audience like, because the show is also quite. We want things happens at the same times. So some audiences they might miss this. So they have this different experience. With some audience, they explain it's quite interesting. They say they feel like in that like 2 hours, they feel like they are in the communities.
Yes.
Because like when people look at there and then like people will start to move there.
Yeah.
Audience move around.
They'll move around.
They follow
yeah.
the crowd.
And
kind
some
of
of the
thing.
shows they happen at the same times in different spaces.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, as a set designer, I think first, of course, we have to think about how the sequence of the show, and then we don't want it to be like that feeling like this is set. This is like this is just part of the space, or they just feel like, oh, suddenly this something happened here, But it's not like giving them a gimmick, but it's like I think it most like it feeling the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean in performance like it's always like things happen in a short time, like 10 seconds something happens,
Yeah.
1 second again something
Something
change.
changes, yeah.
But this in that we did some projection which is like they are playing something like 1.5 hours, like no one noticed about that or someone noticed about that. So we try to think about like how the set it also create the time experience for the audience. Yeah.
For the audience as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yes. Because I want to come back to that question about how audiences interacted with your set design.
Interacted.
Yeah. Or, their response to it, if any.
Okay. But I think Gongsi KL people well know about this venue. We have many show about this space.
Yes.
But quite famous about this. But
Yeah.
the thing, I always use my visual eye to looking the things, how to do the composition, how the lighting, how even I have to think about the lighting where they come in.
Yes. Yes.
What is it suitable for the set?
Yeah.
I have to think about the lighting.
Yeah.
Everything have to measure it. Yeah. So I think the space is quite huge.
Yeah.
So I want to make the people look like how the human is small. The
In the
space
midst of this huge
big,
space. Yeah.
I don't want to put everything full of the space.
Yeah.
Some part you can feel the distance with the set, with the dancer, and then the audience is quite far from the set. You can see looks like I'm Julie Tengok you orang.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
But
That's
you
really cool.
happen here, but nobody care about you.
Yes.
The audience just like a warrior.
Yeah.
That's
Just witnessing at the
Yes,
end.
they keeping the distance with the set,
Yeah.
with the dancer.
Yeah.
This thing like when you turn out the music box,
Yeah.
everything is moving.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. They
Nice.
keep moving and keep moving. Even the lighting is also keep moving.
Moving around. Yeah.
So I think also because I watched the show,
Okay.
like I mean, basically I think the audience need to walk through the whole set, so to the audience seats.
It looks like you walk to the street,
Yeah.
looking,
Yeah.
everything happens,
Everything's
but
there.
it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's not. You just walk.
You're just walking.
walking, and then
Yes.
look, people have happen something on the street. They're fighting. They're falling. Yeah, I think the concept like that for my set.
Yeah. Which is also something that a warehouse affords, lah. You can't
you
really do
you
that
can
in
create a
like
long
you can create a
corridor.
long
And
corridor.
also the structure of the building, you see,
Yes,
it's quite different from compared with normal
Any other
house,
space, yeah.
compared with the
Theatre
studio,
space.
Theatre space. Yeah.
You can feel the wall, dirty
Yeah.
wall, dirty ceiling.
Ceilings and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just creates a more
Then you
immersive
get more
experience.
feeling about the space.
Talking about, because both of you are visual artists.
Yeah.
How has your training as a visual artist influenced your practice as a set designer? Ooh, I heard that deep breath.
We're training a lot about the aesthetic.
Yeah.
What is beautiful? What's the composition? What the thing to put here? Even you drawing a painting, here should put one thing, here empty.
Yeah.
So
That
you have to
balance and
arrange everything, even one piece of the photo.
Yeah.
I'm the photographer, so people will standing here, the things will be here.
Yeah.
This one I don't need, so we put away. I think it's quite helpful for doing some set.
Set design.
Yeah, you know how you arrange everything.
What is it called? Is it balance composition?
Compositions,
Yeah.
the compositions.
Yeah.
Also, as a photographer, you also care about the light, where they come from, where the shadow should be. Yeah. So it quite helps, I think, about the visual art.
The visual arts.
I think
Similarly?
I think similar. I think, but we always. I always like works as a visual artist in set design. So I think we have more freedom.
Yeah.
Normally set design just fulfill what's director
Also, it depends.
wants.
You need your life experience
Yes.
Yeah.
to observe everything
Yeah.
from the society.
Yeah.
To help you to build up something. Not only for study from the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life experience as
Life
well
experience,
helps you.
And how you build, the object from the conceptual perspective, but not as a, as a decorative things.
But first as all, even you are a set designer, you can't do everything as you like.
True.
You have to follow the direction,
Yeah.
what the lighting will coming from, what the story will telling.
Yeah.
You can't do
Whatever I want. Well, 5 tables here, no chairs there.
Maybe the dancer wants to jump to a table, so I have to prepare a table,
A table for them,
yeah. Then I think about how should I put the table on something stage from
Yeah.
their moving their body.
Have either of you received like any criticism on your set design?
You first.
Just like, yeah, you go ahead.
Don't have much because I don't work really a lot as a set designer. Not much of criticisms, but people always advise about how you work. That's an experience because when you work for set design, I think the comment from the director or from the performers, it's actually help us, to balance how to balance your aesthetics, and then at the same time, it become function, and also at the same time, it function, but it cannot make it looks very function.
Yes.
It still have to, be part of the play, or part of
yeah.
the artistic visions from the directors. So yeah, I think all these comments is actually help to, and of course, I'm sure that we have to really understand about what's the play is about, and then, basically I think we are kind of like performers as well. I think Chihai also work in this way, but our works is not like we are on the stage, but we try to use whatever object or materials that we familiar with, and then make it part of the performance.
Yeah.
For me, I have a lot of identity. I'm also doing set design. I'm also directing theater.
Yep.
Also doing performance. Yes, I always think about we are the first audience and first judgment before showing the show to the audience. We know about, so we need rehearsal and rehearsal.
Yeah.
That's why we're changing and changing. We are the first audience every day. We're watching the show before showing there.
Before,
Yeah.
We know more than before, so I don't care so much about the audience what they think about.
What they think
because
about,
I prepare on.
I love this.
That's why I don't like the preview.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow I
Yeah.
have to show. Then the preview time that you say this one now,
Yeah,
that
set
one
another,
now, what
yeah.
can I do for you? Tomorrow I will show for you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm the first. We are the first judgment.
People who, yeah.
The first audience before the show. You have to more confidence before you prepare everything
Yes.
to show to the people.
Yeah.
That's enough. Just do your best.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even I go to watch something so bad, but I still can learn something. You know?
Yeah.
I never not so much complain with the show. This is not good. That's not good.
There's always something to learn about.
To learn
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, I think this my.
Yeah. Well, thank
I
you.
do my best to answer it.
Yeah, no, that was a perfect answer.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so many of us can learn from that. It doesn't. You don't necessarily have to be a set designer. As a performer, we learn. And thank you so much for sharing.
That's why we have to. If you think something wrong, you have to change even last minute.
Yeah, always have that
This one,
flexibility.
you cannot put here even last minute. You have to change it.
Yeah.
Most of the people say, never mind,
Just leave it. Yeah.
But you have to do your design.
Trust in your instincts and then
Yeah,
do
yeah.
something. If you had a play about your life story, what would the set design be?
As a human, I think islands.
Ooh.
In the islands with doing some adventure.
What kind of adventure?
Venture to get your food without shop, without restaurant.
Yeah. Like catch your own fish.
Catch your own fish.
Yeah.
I show you how can you survive in the natural
Environment, yeah.
environment. Yeah.
So your set design would
The
just
set
be
design
sand.
without the lighting, just
Yeah.
natural light from the sunshine.
Wow.
No, I don't have the factory, just real glass, real natural. Sometimes we think about we don't need to go to the black box to do something. So for set, we just go to a natural, we go to a park, we go to outdoor.
Yeah.
Everything is prepared.
Yeah.
We don't need to spend
Yeah,
any
no
money.
need to spend any money. Yeah, that's a perfect
Or
show
we
with
go to the
nobody.
platform from the MRT, LRT.
Yes.
Everything is all set.
Free music somehow.
Huh?
Yeah, that is-
So that's why I think I don't need to spend money doing some set. Just go to a nature.
What would be like the most unique location you would want to like do work at?
Unique.
Yeah.
Say again?
Like what would be a location?
Location.
That any location in the world, where would it be? To do any kind of performance?
In the middle of the ocean.
In the middle of the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on the
On
ocean.
the one platform
Yeah.
floating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good. Quite. I want to show the isolation.
Isolation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the people be alone. You can't see anything. You can't see the land. You can't see the island.
Yeah. Just
You
you.
like
see-
floating in the universe.
Huh.
Yeah. So the set will be simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. The simple. Just ocean and one platform.
Yeah.
No more.
No more.
No.
Amazing.
I think something simple is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and then just play with what you have. What would you title it? What would you title that?
Tighter.
Yeah. Wait, what you think about that? Wait, I'll come to you. Yeah. Untitled, floating by the sea.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Yeah, like don't count the number of days, but I'll be back. Yes, got it. I like that.
Anything?
Monkey, what about you?
I think I think for myself, from personals, maybe the set design is it's just a luggage. Like I have everything that I need in this luggage, and it's like totally free that I can do any kind of, I mean, if we interpret as a set design, I can do any things in any places with the most simple and most minimal, needs that we need in our life.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think it's simple and free.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something that I think if my life is a set design, yeah, so there's something that I'm looking forward. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
And if there's any location in the world that
Any
you could
location in the world, any kind of house, or any.
Yeah, but if there was
Yeah.
any location in the world that you would want to do a performance, like for example,
Like
Chihai
for
was.
prison, jail.
That was very specific. Are you trying to say something here? You said either prison or jail, It was like,
Yeah, maybe it's a nice
Where's this
place.
going?
Prison or jail. That's the most simple.
Most
Yeah,
story
it's
about
Just clothes and food.
Cage,
and
you
then
could call it cage.
every day got
Yeah,
story
just like
from the
behind
people.
bars.
Yeah. They might be the good
story.
inspiration.
Sure.
Sure,
Is
why
that
not?
was that gonna any
Yeah,
other answer?
I'm not like big fans of nature. I mean, compared to Chihai.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like meeting different peoples,
Yeah.
different places,
Yeah.
in the street, and then talking to people, in somewhere, no one knows, but every place have interesting story, and there's with a baggage. I mean, with a luggage, you can like go anywhere, and then
yeah.
just to experience it.
Then
Well,
what's your title?
yeah.
What's my title? I want to be free.
Just rolling a luggage around. I want to be free, and then this guy comes. I'll be back.
I'll be
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for being here, sharing this conversation with us today.
Yeah.
And congratulations once again on
Thank
your
you very
nomination.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.